Hey guys. Here we go again. It's 60 days of toxic truths, and today is day 26. Still coming to you live from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, our old home and happy place. I'm here just another day and a half through tonight and tomorrow. So I will go live tomorrow and then I will be headed home. So if you don't know, this is 60 days of toxic truths, and toxic truths is first 2 weeks, anything related to nutrition, second 2 weeks, anything related to the body and the epidermis. Third 2 weeks is going to be the mind. We are through our almost second week here. So tomorrow will be our last day. Or no, Sunday will be our last day. We started on a Monday. So we're Monday to Sunday, I should say. And so we have 2 more days this week of the body, and then that's a wrap for us on that fortnight. So we'll be headed into mindset, which, as all of you who know me really well, I've been awaiting that one with bated breath because I absolutely love that topic. It's one of my faves, and I have a lot of good content to bring to you guys. So thanks for being here. Thanks to those who are watching all along for continuing to support this and watch. The challenge is mine, going live every single day, getting more comfortable with that. And then providing a snippet of a topic that I have spent, the last 30 years gently researching. Some of these I go deeper on. Some of these I know more about than others. Today's topic is one that I have been aware of for a long time, but haven't been walking the talk 100% because it's hard. It's hard to buy, to always commit to buying what's made in the USA, what's good for putting on top of your body, right? We have so many synthetic materials, but the big toxic truth I want to drop today is that there are only 7 GMO products in the world, or at least in the US, but I believe that's the whole world. I think actually the US is the only one making GMO products anyway. That might be a lie. But the 7 are 6 foods and 1 non-food. And do you know what that non-GMO or that GMO non-food is? Cotton. So would it behoove us to make sure we're buying organic cotton? Yeah, it would. Because even though we're not consuming it, it's still changing its molecular structure. It's still affecting our planet because of the practice that it's grown in. We're still subscribing to that reality with our buying dollars, right? So in light of that, today I am wearing my Smart Wool. This Smart Wool used to be a product and company based here in Steamboat Springs. Personally, in our family, we've supported Smart Wool for a very long time. Head to toe ski clothes for us, for sure, always, even sometimes our beanies. But our socks, our underwear, long underwear, under, base layer, we call it in skiing, right? It's wicking because it's wool, and it's very sustainably sourced. So I love that company still to this day, even though they've been purchased by Timberland. So make sure that you're, again, what do I read the label, right? So source it as best you can, right? As what I've talked about, on many of these topics, maybe you can't do this 100%, but maybe you can start buying, especially what's important is your base layer. So your underwear. I recently switched to either all organic or organic and bamboo underwear because putting that next to my body and more specifically open breathing areas of your body, which in your underwear is, right, especially for women, but men too. You're taking that in. That's an open place of your body that you're taking in the chemicals maybe that have been used to make the clothing that you're wearing. So of course, always wash your clothing. When we talk about the last 2 weeks, we're going over home. I'm building up to washing with soap nuts, and I'll talk a little bit more about washing your clothes in sustainable methods. But back to purchasing your clothing, making sure that it's organic. So If you've been following along this whole time, we have a Facebook group where I'm putting extra resources. So today's resources are going to be on the companies that I love when it comes to organic clothing. So I use Pact. I was just showing my Grateful Dead boxers to Jake, and how they have little Grateful Dead on it. I love Pact because you can pick your underwear, you can pick your clothing. They've got great styles and great prices, and often they've got deals. So that website is wearpact.com. I love that company. I also, what was the other one that I just looked up that it's a bamboo. So top clothing, bamboo clothing companies. Now I had one that was up, that was my pajamas that I wear all the time, and bamboo is so comfortable. It's so soft. And it's such a sustainable source, right? Bamboo is just constantly growing. So for us to use bamboo for paper, for toilet paper, for so many different things, in clothing as well, it's a great source. It's a really, really great sustainable source. But now I'm totally not seeing it. Excuse me. Booty. Boody. So I purchased some underwear from Booty before. That is where I got my pajamas. They have great deals too. But if you just Google top bamboo clothing company, you'll get a lot of the good ones that come up at the top. So once you get into the website, see where their source is. Make sure that if you can, it's in the US, because then of course you're talking about more sustainable practices by shipping just alone, right? We don't want to necessarily put more traffic in the ocean or in the skies. So if you can purchase something that's US or even more locally grown or fabricated, that's better. But those are the two places that I would say start is organic cotton and bamboo, and then go from there, right? And again, don't try and replace your whole wardrobe. Just as you're migrating things out and giving things away, or tossing what's, no longer, or using it as a rag, maybe, finding a second life for something that you were going to throw away, that falls in category with zero waste as well, practices that of course we like to do. But anyway, it's trying to incorporate, as you're purchasing new items or as you're moving new items into your clothing, check that out. Check out some bamboo and organic cotton options and smart wool options. So there's multiple. I put in the title smart wool because of course there's many companies now, not just smart wool. But wool is so much softer. It's wicking. It's warm. And it's the same. If you can find one that's wool that's sustainably sourced, that's great too. So there's some 3 options for you for keeping your skin healthy by the clothing that we put on it, which I think what we put on our body is just as important as what we put in our body. So that's today's Toxic Truth. And thanks for watching. Click the link to join the Facebook group and get these resources that I'm going to put in there today. And as always, keep watching as we migrate at the end of this week into a whole new fortnight of mindset. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.